Well, hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to FS19. Thanks so much for joining me here today. I am doing a quick review of a map called Grizzly Mountain. Now, this is by the FDR modding group and rather well known for forestry-related mods, implements, maps. Yeah. Quite the map. Let's have a look. Here you are. You'll notice there's a lack of, well, fields. Indeed. Now, you can farm. There are, as you can see, places to sell all of your farmy sort of crops. Right? Right down to raising sheep for wool or doing cotton or any of that sort of thing. And yeah, it's all there. So you can indeed run this as a normal mill, sorry, I was reading the word sawmill at the same time. Or, of course, you can log your little heart out, which is sort of where you'd need to start. Now, oh, he's been kind enough to leave us this. And I do believe this is all that we got left, by the way. So yeah, we start way out here at, well, let's jump back into the big map. So you guys can see at Old Bill's cabin. Yes. And, yeah, it looks like we can hit the Cassie Highway here if we take a right down the old dirt road. So let's do that. Now, there's something incredibly surprising about this map. I was expecting it to be about the size. See where it says Salem's Marsh? I thought the map was going to be about that big. This map is 52 megs in size. And that came with a truck. So yeah, it's the quickest map install you're ever going to do, I think. So here we go. But yeah, you can cut out fields. You just buy yourself a section. In fact, let's have a look at that, shall we? We'll just zoom out a little. Well, not quite that much. And let's kick the old trigger. So we started here at Old Bill's cabin. If we were to buy that piece of property, that would be 50K. 197K for all of that hugeness there. Huh, wow. 178K. Yeah, you could pretty much, by the looks of things... Ooh, Grizzly Mountain. Gotta have that. Pretty much buy up the whole map with your starting money. Wow. So this might be one where you actually want to do the start from scratch thing. But keep in mind, there isn't going to be missions. Is there? No. Because there's no fields. So, let's head in here and have a look at some of the facilities. So you'd be pretty much looking at, alright, looks like we have our sawmill, our shop, and our fuel station here. Very good, very good. Yeah, you're going to end up having to start by getting yourself some basic forestry gear. Pick an area that looks good and start knocking down some trees so that you can put a field in. Then once you get a couple of fields in, well, we've been there before. We've done a couple of maps where you start with little or nothing in the way of farmland and create your own. Of course, all the really cheaty forestry mods, like, you know, stump removers that eat entire trees, etc., tended to be there, but, you know. Let's make that a little smaller. What do you want to say? Whee! Nothing, huh? Alright. I know, it's a sell wood point is what it is. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately not functional And here's our wood chips. Not functional sawmills yet, but that's alright. That sort of production stuff will come. Alright, now, let's see here. I guess we'll get back out on the main road. This probably isn't going to take terribly long, as there's not a whole lot of POIs on the map. It is mostly forest. Okay, whoops. Pretty densely forested, too, when you get right down to it. Because you've also got all this undergrowth. Now, keep in mind, all of these sort of bushes and scraggies that you see all around here, that'll all plow right off the map. So, this is an interesting opportunity to actually check that sort of thing out. I mean, you've got to plow to create a field anyways, right? So, it's not like it's a big extra thing. And it would appear that there are areas that are slightly less, crowded with ground cover than others. It's actually a fairly flat zone in here. This would be a decent spot to put a field. There also, well, we'll have to see. I don't think there's really anything in the way of a dedicated meadow, but again, this is real start from scratch sort of stuff. But yeah, all of this stuff will plow out. Interesting. Could be quite a fun little map. Quite a fun little map indeed. And as I said, for the size, it's just incredible. I've looked at a couple of small maps, and I haven't even bothered to download them and install them. Simply because they were fairly small, not overly detailed. Oh, here's the beginning of that swamp area, eh? Check this out. Here, we'll get rid of that for the moment. Pretty neat, eh? Huh. Well, first I've seen of this sort of thing here, I'll tell you. Very cool. Well, these are, you can harvest wood here. Because these logs are harvestable. I mean, that might not be. But, yeah, most of these are just felled trees. Interesting. What a neat little area, eh? Alright. Oh yeah, that gets pretty deep pretty quick. Maybe we can find our way back to the road. There's me truck. Alright. Indeed. So Salem's Marsh. Well, let's cross the bridge. Probably want to start somewhere down where we just were, reasonably close to the sawmill and such, since, as I say, that's definitely going to be your biggest point of sale for a while. Okay, here we have Grizzly Farms. Grizzly Farms. Alright. So, ooh, we have a pig pen. Oh, huh? Why do all of these come up? What sort of a facility is this? Oh, it's the animal dealer. I'm such a twat. Here I'm thinking, ooh, we get an animal pen here on the farm. No, you don't. You get an animal dealer. And here's the barn for selling, I believe, for selling your hay and such. Yeah, there you go. Alrighty. Okay, then. Yeah, sorry, first day with a new brain. Alright, let's, a little bit of, oh, what's this? This is also a sale point, huh? Okay. Ah, the ranch, the barn, and the spinnery. Okay. So yeah, the ranch, where they will buy your milk. And, yep, milk, eggs, sugarcane, root crops. Oh, just about everything. And then the barn, of course, where they buy, well, your usual barn things. Cool. So that's all right there. Not bad. Okay, that's kind of it for real waypoints as far as waypoints go. Yeah, the rest of it's just a whole lot of forest. You know? So let's, well, let's get back out to the highway and we'll follow it down. Just take a look at the upper portion of the map since we haven't been there yet. Ooh, the coyotes. Interesting map. And I have pretty much all the mods I normally run are loaded in the background. I always try it that way first to make sure there's no obvious incompatibilities. Okay, so there's our shop, our sawmill, all of those things. So this time we're gonna, whoops, we're gonna head up the big hill. Well, it's not that much of a hill, but yeah, and then if I run into issues, then I'll deselect all the mods, reload it, and see what happens. The map I did the other day that eventually, well, we were able to drive our truck remotely. Yeah, had all of the mods disabled while you guys saw it. Because, yeah, it simply wouldn't play nice with the mods enabled. So, as it turned out, it didn't play all that nice with them disabled either. Alright. Yeah, you can definitely carve out some pretty decent-sized fields in here. Now, it's interesting, it's also quite a mix of trees. So you're not just going to get to go in there with the big Ponzi or something and, you know, start grinding all the fir trees out. I mean, you might find an area where that's pretty much all you have to deal with. But it looks like he's done a pretty good job of mixing the forest up. Okay, let's just have a look here. I wonder if these sections are maybe not... Let's go to the bigger map here for a sec. Huh. Well, maybe not. So I'm wondering if these clearer sections are more designed to put in your fields as opposed to these actual tree lots. Because I know in this area that's what these would be. They would be numbered tree lots. And if you did things like got yourself a firewood permit, they would give you a lot number to go to. Well, and the number and name of the logging road that it's on, of course. But yeah. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Do we have anything majorly to go have looks at here? Let's go out to this patch at the end, I guess, anyways. So this isn't too short a review. Truck must have a little four-banger in it or something. Sure takes her a while to get up to speed. It does get there, but not exactly a race car. Alright. Here we are. Alright. So just sort of a nice little flattened out area. Yeah, I gotta admit, you know, the Nap's got some appeal to it. This is actually a reasonably decent... It's almost a nicer starting area than the other place. You know? I wonder if that's shallow enough to drive through. That'd be kind of neat. You could have like a pig or a cow farm or a pig farm or something over here. Pretty cool. But there you are, guys. This is Grizzly Mountain. Like I said, there will... it is on Giants Mod Hub. And, yeah. Again, a 52 megabyte download. That's 1/10 of what my latest stupid NVIDIA driver that I had to download right before that was. So, pretty impressive. Pretty impressive indeed. So, yeah. Don't really need a link. You know where to get this one. And, yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Man. Hope you enjoy, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. Lets me know that you want to see more map reviews. But, till next time, well, the important part, take care of each other. And ciao.